Good morning, children. Welcome to the online session of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. Children, in our last class, we were discussing about the oversubscription of share capital. We have done one alternative, the first alternative, that is rejection of excess application. We saw that if the company have received more than what is issued to the public, what is the three alternative cases available to a company. So we have done problem related to the first alternative, that is rejection of excess application. So whatever shares we have received in excess, that is completely rejected. The second alternative is partial or pro rata allotment. So we will discuss the next alternative available in case of oversubscription of shares. Here is the second alternative, that is partial or pro rata allotment. When issue is oversubscribed, that is we receive over applications. So shares may be allotted on pro rata basis. For example, if the company allots 50,000 shares to the applicants of 70,000 shares. So children, the company is have received 70,000 applications. Okay, so here the company is allotting them 50,000 shares. It is a pro rata allotment in the proportion of 5:7. So the company is going with a pro rata allotment in which they will, for every 70,000 shares, company is allotting 50,000 shares. So in 5:7 ratios, the shares will be allotted to the shareholder. In such a situation, main issue is dealing with excess amount received on applications. So the company may either return the excess amount or retain it to adjust against amount due on allotment and calls, if the terms of issue of shares permit adjusting excess application money against calls. So here, as you know that 70,000 shareholders who are in excess, they have already given the amount of application money which is in excess. So if the amount received by the company is excess, the company can either refund that amount, the excess amount, to the shareholders, or the other alternative available is that is retain it to adjust against the amount due on allotment and calls. That amount which the company have received in excess, that can be adjusted to the next allotment money or call money. Okay, so the amount which is received in extra, that can be used for the next installment. So when the allotment money becomes due, at that time the shareholders only have to pay what is the balance amount. Okay, let us see the problem. Here, Kirloskar Limited issued 20,000 shares of 10 each. So how much shares is issued by the company? 20,000 share is offered by the company Kirloskar to the shareholders. And what is the price of one share? It's 10 rupees. The company is going for installment, that is this 10 rupees they will be collecting 4 rupees for application, 3 rupees for allotment, and 3 rupees on first and final call. So 4 plus 3 plus 3, it makes 10 rupees. Applications were received for 25,000 shares. You can see how much was issued? 20,000. And how much the application came to the company? It is 25,000. So 5,000 is extra or excess, we can say. The company decided to allot 20,000 shares on pro rata basis. That is 20,000 application whatever is received, the allotted will be adjusted on the pro rata basis, and surplus application money was adjusted for the allotment money due. So whatever extra money was received at the time of application will be adjusted to the next installment, that is allotment. Pass journal entry if amount due were received. So all the due amounts were received and you are asked to prepare a journal entry plus the balance sheet of a company also. So write down the title, that is Journal of Kirloskar Limited. Date, particular ledger folio, debit and credit. The first, as you know, the first two entries related to share application, money received, and then transferring of shares to share capital. So let us see the first journal entry. Bank account debited to share application account. Children, though we have issued 20,000 shares, but how much application is being received? 25,000 shares. Okay, so here 25,000 shares into what is the application money? 4 rupees. It is given in the question. So everything is there in the question. You just have to find out. So 25,000 is the application which is coming. So 25,000 into 4 is the application money. So into 4 you will get 1 lakh. So that is the entry, that is bank account debited 1 lakh to share application account 1 lakh. Okay, so being application money received on 25,000 shares at the rate ₹4 per share. So this was the first entry, that is amount received for application. Now next entry is transferring this application money to share capital account. So the journal entry will be share application account debited. So same amount you can write, whatever you have credited over here under share application, that amount you can write to the debit of share application. So this account get cancels. Then we are actually transferring that share application to share capital account. So to share capital account. But the thing you have to note over here is 20,000 is the share which we are issued. So company has a rule that whatever share is issued, that much amount only can be transferred to share capital. Here we are getting 25,000 excess. So that cannot be written under that amount, whole amount cannot be transferred to share capital. Only the amount or shares which have been issued can be transferred. So here we have issued 20,000 shares. So 20,000 into application money, 80,000 only can be transferred to share capital account. So what about the rest of 5,000? That will be, as per the question, they are telling that surplus of application money, whatever surplus you have received, that is 5,000 excess you have received, was adjusted for the allotment money due. You have to adjust that money to the next installment. That is, what is your next installment after application? The next installment is share allotment account. So that money will be adjusted to share allotment account. So 5,000 into 4 will give you 20,000 as your total amount. I hope this is clear to you. You have adjusted the excess application, that is oversubscribed shares were adjusted to the next installment under share allotment account. So this is a case of pro rata basis of allotment. Now moving further, you can see here we have received. So due entry is passed. Yeah, sorry, this is the 2 entry related to application. Now next entry is allotment due. So how much is the allotment? 3 rupees is the allotment. So you can see here, what is the entry for due entry for allotment? Share allotment account debited to share capital account. 20,000 is the share issued. Okay, into allotment money is 3 rupees. Calculating this, you will get 60,000. This is the amount which you are supposed to receive from share allotment. 20,000, from where this 20,000 came? That is the issued shares. 20,000 into allotment money is 3 rupees. So at the time of allotment, the shareholders are supposed to pay 20,000 into 3, that is 60,000. But the second entry you can see here, What is the after due entry? You are supposed to pass the received entry. So you receive the amount for share allotment. So bank account debited to share allotment account. You can notice here I have subtracted 60,000 from 20,000. 60,000 is the actual amount you are supposed to receive for share allotment. But you can notice, children, here that we have already received some amount at the time of application. The excess amount which was received as application money, that we have transferred to the share allotment account. So now 20,000 is already received from the shareholders. So out of 60,000, 20,000 which is already received, we don't have to collect that money again. So what is the amount we are supposed to collect? 40,000 that have been received in the bank account. Okay, 60,000 due money, already received 20,000. How much is now we are supposed to receive? 40,000 that we have received in our bank account. So this is allotment. When you are passing this entry of oversubscription, and when excess money is adjusted to allotment, special care have to be taken for passing this bank entry. Okay, received entry of allotment. Next is as usual entry. Shares due money for share first and final call. Share first and final call account debited to share capital 20,000 into 3, that is 20,000 of issue share and 3 rupees of first and final call account. So that will be due money for 60,000 for share and first and final call. Then received, that is bank account debited to share first and final call account. So the whole money of first call money, first share first and final call is received from the shareholder. Only here you have to make the adjustment, because during the when you were collecting application money, you have received some money extra from the shareholders, as it was the case of oversubscription, and the company decided that they will allot the share on pro rata basis. So the without rejecting any shares, they have accepted whole shareholders, and the excess money was adjusted with the next installment, which was allotment. So sheet of Kirloskar Limited, equity and liability is given to you, and shareholders fund and share capital. So in the balance sheet, if you see the question over here, they are asking you to show share capital in the balance sheet of the company. Only share capital is being asked. So that only you have to show. So share capital, and number 1 you have to wrote under note number, and 2 lakh is the amount you have to show here. So notes to account, share capital, authorized capital is not given, but still you have to show that, as it is a part of your format. So authorized capital, under authorized capital you have to write equity shares of ₹10 each, blank because it is not given. Then issued capital, that is 20,000 shares are issued by the company for 10 rupees each. That will give you 2 lakh as an amount of issued. But this amount is just for your just to show the shareholders that this is the issue share, but what is actually received is shown under the subscribed capital. So subscribed capital and fully paid up, that is fully paid up by the shareholders, are 20,000 into 10 rupees. So 2 lakh is the amount which you have received, that you will show under the share capital. So this is how you have to show the journal entry. Okay. So children, it is time to conclude today's class. In oversubscription of shares, so far we have seen the first combination. In the last class we have seen how to pass the journal entry when shares are rejected completely. Today we saw the partial or pro rata allotment of shares. Next, in that is coming class, we will see a combination of all 2 of these alternatives. So you have to practice this problem, then only it is possible for you to solve this. That is, this problem will become easy for you. So attend the test paper attached along with this session, and meet you in the next class with the next type of oversubscription of shares, that is combination of two alternatives. So goodbye.